just can't see. It's so bright, I can't see my screen. God, look at him dip. He's coming this way. It looks like he's coming this way. Woo! Yeah, buddy, I totally got it.
Wait a second, y'all.
So we got the coffee siphon working. He calls it a vacuum, what do you call it?
Vacuum pot.
A vacuum pot.
Yeah, so at this point, it kind of, we could let it set for a little bit longer, you know, and it'll give you a stronger coffee.
Yeah.
So if you want, we could let it set a little bit longer, and coffee will be
You give it a couple minutes and we take the flame away, right?
Cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll just go ahead and do this thing little.
Look at that.
All that coffee mixed in there.
And I'm time lapsing this, yo. So tonight we'll have a good time lapse of this thing working.
Yeah, man. It's nice. I enjoy it. I bought one myself for my house, so yeah.
I got one in storage. Now you make me want to go get it.
Yeah. Do it. Enjoy it. And I'll be right back to check on you.
All right, thanks. What do you think of that, y'all? A little coffee siphon, a little vacuum pod going on here at the Ethiopian restaurant. Beautiful little vegetarian buffet. Well, not all vegetarian, but mostly vegetarian. Beautiful sunny day out. Man, life is grand. Friends here at the Blue Nile, and we made this coffee vacuum, and there's way too much coffee for me to drink, so I invited them to partake, and they politely... Cheers. So I'm down here at the Blue Nile, which is right on the River Market, and the River Market's about a half mile from my house, and lots of times I like to walk down here. Today I took the car. But I want to talk about something as it relates to our community in marketing, you know, the marketing community, the people that are work-at-home pros or the people that desire to be work-at-home pros. I want to point out that this stuff is supposed to be fun. Selling information, selling training, building a network, growing a team, providing leadership, writing articles. It's all supposed to be fun stuff. It's all supposed to be about you documenting your own personal journey and then sharing your results. And the better you get, the better your results. The better your results, the more people you pull into your vision. But if you're not having fun in the marketing community, if you're not having fun working your home-based business, then you're likely doing something really, really wrong. You know, this stuff isn't rocket science. I think a lot of people make it way harder than it needs to be. I think a lot of people out there, they just, their personality, because of their ego, they tend to complicate things. They make things way harder than they're supposed to be or than they need to be and they convolute the whole message. Ladies and gentlemen, what I love about our industry is, you can do this business until you pass on from this green earth. You can do it all the way up into your 80s. As old as you get, you can do this business. And who says you have to retire at 65 if you're having fun? Especially when you make your own hours and you work when you want to work. Take as much time off as you want, sleep late if you want, do whatever you want to do. It's not a grind when you're living that way. When you design a life, when you live a life of design, you don't need a vacation from it, right? Because nobody else is dictating to you how to live. So let me encourage you guys, have fun with your business, and you should align yourselves with someone that's living the life that you want. If you don't currently have the life of design, find someone whose life closely emulates what you want to live, and start hanging around with that person and people like them. You're going to get an upgrade in your living. First you've got to get the upgrade in the way you think. I was taught that you go and until you buy, you rent, and you go turn on all your utilities, and you buy furniture, and you go live out in the suburbs, and you finance a car. And I found out once I started to have money flow that there's lots of places that are fully furnished that you can just slide in on a short-term lease, and you can live like absolute royalty. And yeah, you don't own the property, but sometimes that's better. I've seen a lot of realtors and a lot of people that own property really struggling in this economy, and they're struggling to make those payments, and they feel like they own the property, but really the bank owns the property, and in essence, the bank owns them. So when you get cash flow, you have options, and when you have options, you can design the life that most emulates what makes you happy. You can live your passions, and that is always a beautiful thing. The most important thing is have fun with it. And those of you that want an income upgrade, those of you that want to go just big with your home business, and you want to see big cash deposits into your bank, not cash deposits, but wire transfers into your bank, let me encourage you to get with me, private message me on Facebook, or just find me on my blog, tomcellie.me, and I would love to talk with you about what we can do to help you achieve the life of design that I've been living for so long, that sometimes I take for granted. I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the grass really is greener when you emancipate yourself from the system, when you get an upgrade in your thinking, and when you start taking the steps towards financial independence and building networks and making relationships with people. Life is so sweet. That's my 2 cents. God bless.